Okay. We are now live on Facebook on a Thursday morning, mate. Thanks so much for joining me, Tyrone. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good, mate. Good to get you out of bed earlier. I'm sure you're already up on the time of the day anyway. So I wanted to just a quick client success interview with Tyrone. Now, Tyrone's part of our group fitness program. He joined with us pre-COVID. He, like many people, battled through that COVID period when we were shut. And since we've come back, he's been an absolute monster. He's done so good, and we've noticed it as trainers. We can see the change in him, and that's why I wanted to get him on today to share a little bit about his story, what's been working for him, some of the results he's achieved. And mate, thanks again for joining me. Appreciate it.
No problems.
So tell me, go back before COVID, like why did you join in the first place? What prompted you to kind of get in touch, mate?
I used to train locally at a outdoor boot camp with Mel, another one of your clients. Yep. We just had an outdoor boot camp that was run by a lady locally. She moved out of the area. I sort of stopped doing a bit of gym work. I ran into Mel, asked her what she was doing. Said she joined CoreFit. Tossed up. I think I might have had one phone interview with you initially, and through work we get access to a lot of local gyms. I thought, oh no, I should be able to do it myself. I'll just go to the local gyms, pretty big gyms around town. Started doing that. Wasn't really successful. Didn't feel the same obligation to turn up every training session as what you feel with a small group of people that you're seeing every day. Ran to Mel again, seeing how things were going there. She said things are still going really good at CoreFit. I think I might have noticed you put up a 6-week challenge initially. Thought, right, I'm going to join the 6-week challenge. So I was halfway through the 6-week challenge and realised that, I want to continue this challenge. And, I realised it was for me. I should have been started there sooner instead of trying to go to the local gyms, without wanting to plug CoreFit so much. But yeah, that's what it was for me.
No, that's good, mate. No, so we're glad you did, because you're very fun to train, and you always turn up and give it your best, which we always appreciate. So thank you. I know you're an old rugby man as well, mate. So we'll look after the Tars boys. So
not so much old, eh?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that's right, that's right. We'll edit that bit out, the old bit.
Oh yes.
So tell me some of the things you've achieved so far that you kind of have noticed along the way, particularly after COVID. Let's say since you've come back, what are some of the things you're noticing?
Yeah, so since I've come back, we have a health initiative at work. James, another guy that comes along to CoreFit, is running the health initiative at work, as fate would have it. And since I've started back, I've been really motivated to make a change. During the COVID stuff, had the best of intentions, signed up online, seeing all the posts going up about being able to work out at home, and just could not get motivated to do any. I don't think I've done one of them. And when I come back from after COVID, I'd realised that I'd gone further backwards, So my diet wasn't what it should be, and as I say, you can't out-train a bad diet. So got my diet in check, really concentrated on that, and then started to enjoy the training again. So it's been, I really enjoyed, not so much concentrating on the destination, but the steps to get there. I really enjoyed doing the training, and especially when you complete the training, the feeling you got after it, knowing that you've done something. It's and the more you do it, the stronger your willpower gets with regards to your diet. So instead of having that something else during the day, if you've trained the day before and put in an effort, you have a second thought about what you're eating. Well, that's what works for me anyway. Yeah.
It's funny how that works, eh? I know, I totally understand. Lots of people say the same thing. Yeah, it's kind of like puts you in a different frame of mind, hey?
Yeah. If you start the weekend off the rails, food-wise, I sort of had the habit of thinking, oh, I've already had a bad day Friday or Friday night, I might as well start again on Monday, and then Monday comes around and you think, oh, I'll wait another week. But I've been really motivated this time around, especially after COVID and the situation there. And it's funny because COVID didn't really affect me as far as work or what my daily routine was, but just the COVID mindset sort of changed me,
Yeah, absolutely. So that's good, mate. And so what have you noticed so far? Like, I mean, because from us, we can tell that you've obviously lost weight, and I know you have, and that's great. That's not the only part of it, like you said, but how much, like, do you feel in terms of yourself? Like, do your strength? Do you notice your fitness and stuff? We can see you pushing harder and lifting more weights and stuff. What are the things you notice the most, though?
Yeah, I'd say the little things like, you know, it's only small, but my clothes are, like my work clothes are fitting me better. Clothes I go to pick in the wardrobe, they're fitting better. If I bend over to do something, pick something up off the floor or plug in something into a PowerPoint or something, that was a lot easier. You know, working out in the yard and doing just the normal lifestyle stuff is easier. It's you're doing things without having to think about, is it going to impact you later if you do the wrong thing? So that's carried over into my daily life, you know, just by the efforts I've been putting into the gym.
Mate, fantastic. That's so cool. I love hearing that stuff. What about, last question I want to ask you is, like, so if you look now, because you've laid you've got some good foundations going, mate, you've got some good momentum going for yourself, you're heading in the right track. Like, do you feel like you are in a good position mentally to be able to kind of keep doing what you're doing, sustain it, keep rolling forward? Like, do you feel like you've got a kind of a good relationship with your own health, mate, and understanding how it's important to you and all that stuff? Do you feel like you're in a good position, or do you feel like you've still got a long way to go? Tell us a little bit about that.
We've still got a way to go to reach where I want to reach, and making sure that the changes are sustainable, like really long term. But I think I'm pretty motivated to get there in the end. And the best part about it is, like I said before, I'm sort of enjoying it along the way, you know. I work shift work, so at times it's difficult to get into that routine. Some weeks I can only come once or twice a week, but other weeks I can get there 3 and 4 times a week. So, I'm pretty motivated to see it through, you know. So I've had a few false starts in the past, but on this occasion I'm pretty motivated to see it through to the end, and we'll see where it goes. But it's all about the trip. It's not about the destination. And at the moment I'm enjoying the trip, so it's been good.
So good, so good. And I think just on that, you said it's not about the destination. Really, when it comes to this stuff, I mean, there is no finish line. You just keep going, you keep working it. It's a long-term thing. Obviously, you're in the long term. You've got a great mindset for the long term, which is really important, because it's going to mean that you can stay sustainable with what you're doing, and you're not going to rush the process. Just keep showing up, mate, and the result will come for you. So you've shown that, and it's working, and you're doing really well. So I hope that there's anyone else out there, fellas, whatever, if you're feeling like you're kind of in a bit of a hole at the moment, mate, look at Tyrone. He's come out the other end of COVID. Like many of us struggled through that, and he's kind of shown what perseverance can do. So thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate you sharing your story. Feel free to comment below, anyone, if you're got any love for Tyrone. He's a lovely fella. We'll see you all again soon for another client interview. But mate, thanks for taking your time this morning. Appreciate it.
No worries, Dan. Thanks, mate.
You're a legend. All right. See you.